We should be good. I don't know. Ah. Am I live? I don't know. Ah. Am I live? Okay. I don't know. Am I live? Okay. I don't know. Okay. I think we're live now. Okay, we should be fine. I'm gonna start. Hello everyone. Today we are going to be installing the fish shell and configuring it. I will then be using it for a week and I'll be posting shorts just to update my progress on the shell. After the 7 days are up, I will decide on whether I'm going to continue using it, whether I like it or not, and I'll give a final review then. I just want to install it today and then configure it. So I'm going to use Yay, and I should just be able to install it. I'm going to mute. Hopefully that worked and you can all hear me now. So I'm going to start fish just with the fish command. I'm going to clear this. And now I can start with the config of fish. So I have a look down at the bottom. Okay, I can see the documentation here. And here's the introduction. Fish is the friendly interactive shell. And it has a command line interface focused on usability and interactive use. If it's our first time using fish, we should see the tutorial. Okay, we've done this bit. And looks, from the first glimpse, it looks pretty similar to Bash or Z Shell. I do know that if you do echo, you can do set color, for example, to red, like that, and then you have a colored output. I'm pretty sure it also supports escape codes. Backslash that. Yeah, it's slightly different to regular escape codes though. Should also have autocomplete, which I think we just saw using echo. Yeah. I'm going to clear the screen and we need to find out where the configuration file is. I believe it should be in .config, and then we can do an ls grep fish. Yeah. So I'm going to cd into fish, and list what's here. I'm going to edit it with neovim config.fish. Okay, here's the config file. Now, I'm going to delete that. We can set up some aliases. So I'm going to alias ls to as a -1 icons auto. So we get some nice, so that we get some nice ls instead of what it was originally. I'm not sure how I reload my config except exiting and re-entering fish. It has a control L command to clear the screen, and I should be able to do ls, or actually let's go into config. And then ls grepfish. Icons auto. I think it's -- icons, maybe. Let's go into the fish and then do this, and it's probably -- icons auto. And now if I try that again, yeah, I think it's because it's going through grep. Yeah, that looks better. I'm also going to set up some other aliases like for neovim, and also I'm going to set up Fuzzy Finder and Zoxide. So I'm going to alias v to neovim, and then if we have a look at Zoxide, should be able to find the fish part of it. I already have it installed, so I will just put it at the end of my fish config. And it's Zoxide init fish and then pipe source. So I'm going to try Zoxide init fish, pipe into source, and that should work. And then I think Fuzzy Finder is the same thing. Zoxide init fish, pipe into source. I'm also going to add an alias for clear. And it's just because I'm used to that. Now we should be able to exit and re-enter. And we should have the z command, and we can z into fish, and it will just it will cd into fish using fuzzy finding. We can go home, and we can also use fcf. I believe it's control. Let's go into the fish directory and then control. No. I'm going to have a look at the Fuzzy Finder documentation. Using Finder. What is the default key binding for Fuzzy Finder? I changed mine to Control F, but I don't know what the default is. I might have been right. Maybe the default is... Yeah, maybe the default is Control R and fish displays it differently. But I'm not sure. Let's see if we can find that. Ah, I've done it wrong. Going to do that and change this. Ah, I also didn't change it at all. It should be FCF -- fish. Okay, now if I exit and re-enter, and we should be able to do Control R. Yes, Fuzzy Finder. I'm going to just clear the screen. Okay, this is good. We now have Fuzzy Finder and Zoxide. I want to customize the command prompt. And to do that, it says that there is a how to change your prompt section. So we can change the greeting. So if we edit config.fish, we can do something like this: set -global fish greeting to a string. I don't know what to set it to for now. Let's do hello YouTube. I'll save that. And then just lots of key bindings. Emacs mode, V mode, command mode, insert mode, custom bindings. Key sequences, copy and paste, multi-line editing. Okay. Let's go to writing your own prompt. And the fish config command. Okay. So we should be able to do fish config. Ah, here we go. Should be able to change our fish theme. I'm going to try picking Nord. Set that theme. Theme set. Prompt. Let's go for do astronauts. We like a multi-line prompt. Functions, variables. Okay. Should be able to do okay, enter. Exit. Ooh. Let's try running the fish config command again. Hit enter to stop. Oh, I didn't change the prompts when you clicked on it. Okay. Pick that one and then set prompt. Okay. Oh. Okay, good. And we should just hit enter, and there we go. Perfect. I'm not sure. Oh yes, it's because this is done, this is done. Now, what cool things can we do with fish? Fast fetch should still work just the same, which it does. Does Tmux put me into Z shell? Yes. Okay. I'm sure we can change that. We don't want to set it as our default shell yet though. I'll just enter it using the fish command every time I want to use the terminal. Should be able to use all of my regular commands just in the fish shell. I want to have some custom colors. If I exit and re-enter, okay, my prompt carries over. I'm not sure why the color scheme isn't working. I do know that starship.rs does work on fish. So we can go to Linux, and I'll just copy this curl command. Yep. Okay. We've done that. Now we're going to go down to set up your shell to Starship, and we're going to be using fish. And it's just Starship init source, Starship init fish pipe into source. So let's just go back into the fish directory and then edit config.fish, and I'll add it at the bottom. So it's Starship init fish piped into source. Now if I exit fish and I restart it, we have a lovely Starship prompt. We can change this. So if we go to its presets, I have a NerdFont font. I have a NerdFont font installed. I'm using Cascadia Cove, and I like the look of Pure Prompt. This looks similar to Power Level 10K, which is what I use on Z Shell. And that looks fine. I'm going to turn my brightness up. Okay. There we go. And this looks alright. If we do false, we get red. True, we just get the regular color. Nice. Don't want to download the TOML. If I go back, we can have a look at some of the other ones. Tokyo Night's nice. Groovebox Rainbow is nice. I don't like Jetpack that much. You have all of your stuff on the left-hand side, and then all of the important information on the right-hand side, and I'd rather have most of it on the left. Pastel Powerline. I think I used to use this when I used macOS. I would use Pastel Powerline. It's not my favorite though. I don't know what the default is. Is it NerdFont symbols? Yeah. Okay, I do have a config that is already prepared. It is not my own, it's from one of my friends. I'm just going to copy it. And we will take this. Oh dear. I'll leave the link to this in the description. In the description of the stream, so that you can go and have a look at it. And we need to go into .config, and then we need to edit starship.toml, and look at that. That is lovely. It uses the lambda symbol on the input line. I also have my I also have Kitty using the underlined cursor. I just like it more than other cursors. I will put a link to this in the description of the stream, so everyone can access this and copy this. I think it's a really good config. And you can edit it how you want. It does by default use the arch symbol, but that's okay. I'm using Endeavour OS, so it's not too big of a deal. So now that we have the Starship prompt set up, I want a transient prompt. I believe that Starship has transient prompt. Transient prompt in command fish. Do we want a transient R prompt? I don't think so. Define a new function, for example, just to display Starship's character module here, you would do. Is it just enable transients? Ooh. Yeah, we'll paste this function. To enable this, run enable transients in the shell session. To make it permanent, put the statement in be disabled on the fly with disabled transients. It seems like it's not sticking around. Okay. So it kind of works, but only if I've typed in a command. If I do fast fetch. Okay, it works like that, but then doesn't work if I'm just using emptiness. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure it should work either way. But that is fine. Yeah, this config is really nice. Not sure why this isn't working. We can try this as well. So if we do ls grep and documents, yeah, this should be fine. Oh, it's because we're in .config. We can do a grepfish. Okay, the transient prompt is working, which is good. Have a look at the stream health. Oh, bitrate's not good. That should be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let me clear the screen. Let's see what else we can do in Fish that is interesting. I'm going to close this and leave that open. Let's close this, and then we have lots of stuff built in, and apparently no configuration is needed, which renders this stream pointless, but I wanted to do a bit of custom configuration anyway. I believe there are actually extra tools available for Fish. We can try searching extra tooling. Frequently asked questions. We can go to the bottom. I remember because I had a look at this website before, and there are quite a few. There's Oh My Fish, which I'm sure is similar to Oh My Z Shell or Oh My Bash. There's Fundle, Tacklebox, and Fisher. Have a look at Oh My Fish. Let's put that in a new tab. there we go. There's quite a few issues. And then again, it seems like a well-respected repository. We can install it. Up. Download the installer and customize your install. Ooh. I have fish and I have Git. That's fine. So you can do omf install, and then you can install more than one package. Okay, you can do omf install user/repo. That's good. So you don't have to put in the URL every time. That's really nice. Okay, it seems very similar to OhmyZShell, which I don't use. I use zinit instead. Okay. This doesn't seem too complicated. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Do they have a... No, they don't. Oh, they do. They do have a repositories file. In my fish packages main master. Error 4. It's probably the master on the end. Yes. In my fish official package repository. Packages. Ah. Lots of packages. Arch Linux. I can't remember. I think, yeah, provides a number of plugins to make using Arch Linux easier. But why would you ever want to do that when you're using Arch Linux? Is there a sudo package? Because I know there is for ZShell, and it's very handy. Sudo. What's this? Plugin. Quickly put sudo in your command. Okay, that's not much of a description, but it seems like it might be good enough. Do we also have, what other can actually do this? We can go into my home directory and we can back the contents of my ZSHRC. What do I have installed? I have Git installed. And it seems like lots of the things that I actually have installed through zinit are already installed by default on Fish. So let's just get Git and I guess sudo. So we can do, is it omf install? OMF install, perfect. Let's put that back there. If we go down, let's, it's probably up. We need to find Git flow, Git refresh, Git status, Git your GI. What's this? I thought Git ignore. Okay, that's not what we need. It seems like the similar packages on OhmyFish are different to OhmyZShell, which is expected, of course. But is this the right one? Git flow, no. Maybe they don't have a Git plugin. Enlarge your Git alias. And that is a diff. Is this the same plugin that copies each Git alias as abbreviations in Fish shell? Okay, let's do sudo. Go into here, and we can do, is it fish install? We can do it by URL, can't we? OMF install. You can install packages directly by URL. Install packages from a GitHub repository. Okay. Go to Sagebind. Or not. This should be fine, right? Let's just try using the URL. Oh no, here's the repository. There we go. And then we should be able to, oh, lovely. Oh no, it's not fish, it's OMF. OMF. Oh my fish? Did we not install Oh my fish? I did not. Let's do this. Can we go back? No? Okay. I'm going to remove fish from the end. Okay, good. We can exit and then re-enter. Clear that, and we should be able to do Oh my fish again. No, not that command. No. Oh, no. No. Is it like this? No. Okay. I guess I've got to delete the whole command. I'm so used to on Z Shell just being able to hit up or down to go through my command history. We can do this now. OMF. Oh. What if we run fish? OMF? No. Okay. Downloaded installer. Run install. -- help. Okay, what do we do? Let's just try this whole command. Oh, this looks better. OMF. There we go. There we go. Can I only... Oh, that's weird. Okay, we don't have it. Now I can go back into here again, copy it, and then OMF install. It doesn't work like it does in a... Go here. Have a look at the README. You can just do OMF install sudo. Fish 2.3 and later. Can I do fish -- version? .3.7.1. Okay, Alt escape. Escape, or Alt escape. Having trouble doing. Press Control F. Oh, escape, escape. Escape in fish. Appendix. If you're having trouble activating sudo, we'll add sudo to the. Okay, so if I do the escape, escape, or alt escape. Okay. For example, to set the default binding sequence can be overridden. So this should set it to Alt U. Nope. V Alt U. No. Okay. Escape is treated specially in fish. View standard. For example, to switch from insertion mode to normal mode. Oh no. Uses a meta key to indicate the start of an escape sequence, like for function or arrow keys. Custom bindings can also. Do I have to restart fish? Control D. Fish, clear. Alt U. Alt escape. Ah, it works. It lives. I don't know why escape doesn't work. Alt escape, it works. We live. Sudope lives. And that is cool. Okay. We can move on. What other packages would we like to install to make our experience much easier? What is the CD plugin? Let's have a look here. Package CD provides a new CD command to help you change current working directory fast. It's a wrapper directive for the built-in CD command with many useful features and powerful completions. Multi-dot navigation. Oh, that's a point. Plus minus navigation. Full CD path support. Oh, that's not good. Just give me a second. I need to put my laptop on charge. Okay, it's on charge now. I'm going to have to move some stuff so I can keep charging my laptop. I didn't realize we were on 5%. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. 5%. That is not good. This seems like it provides some useful stuff. Let's do OMF install CD. Done. Let's exit fish and enter. And then we should be able to do CD plus, no, CD 5 plus 5 plus 1 minus 1. I'm confused. Let's use Zoxide to go into .com. Now if we do, oh, that's handy. Okay. Let's clear this. There, I saw something cool in here. I can't remember what it was. It was the math command. It just allows you to do maths in the terminal. Math. Here we go. Math. So we can just do this in the terminal. Absolute. Or actually, let's do square root. Does it support square root? It does. Square root of 4 should return. Ah. Uh-oh. How does this work? Hmm. 4 plus 4. Okay, that works. That still works. Let's do this. Do you have to do this? No. It's not how you do it. Math pi. Is it a separate function? Square root? No. Is it not with? There we go. It's just a keyword. You don't do it with parentheses. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So you can do actually pretty good maths in the terminal. Okay, so PAL does take in some operatives like that. No. Why don't you work? 2, 2. No. Uh, 2 to the power of 4. Too few arguments. What? Okay. So you can just do it like this. Square root can be done as decimals. This is BC command for handling math expressions. Dash dash before the expression. Okay, so you can do rounding. Let's do math round 2.5. 3, good. 2.45, it's 2, obviously. Do they have a floor? Or is that what the min-max says? No. Floor and seal, yes. So if we do this, and instead we do floor, perfect. Cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. We can have a look at some of the other things that fish can do. Let's have a look at the fish language. Echo command writes its arguments to the screen. So can you do echo like this? Yes. I think I saw that you can do a backslash. Backslash and then no. You've got normal commands, cd, ls, man, move, copy, open, less. Oh, less. Oh yeah, less. It's similar to cat and bat. SHRC. Yes, it is very similar to cat or bat. I'm going to be using bat because it has syntax highlighting, which I much prefer. Let's have a look at the echo command, because I do know it's different on fish. Do not output a new line. Do not separate arguments with space. backslash E is used, the following sequences are recognized. Ah, okay. But can you also do this? Does this work? No. You have to use backslash N. I thought that you could do. Maybe you have to do it like this. Yes, and get a new line. I'm not sure if you can do that in C Shell. I don't think you can. I think it just concatenates to a one-line string. Nope, we cannot do that. Let's see. We can do backslash N. Like that. But you can do it easier in Fish. You need to clear. It seems like Fish is full of pretty helpful utility commands that I will potentially be using over the coming week. Unlike other shells, this echo accepts dash dash to signal the end of the options. We do echo dash n hello world like this, and then we do this. Okay. Dash dash. That's the same as backslash n. Enable interpretation of backslash escapes. Backslash E 31M. Oh, that works. That's cool. I don't think we need to do that. Yeah. Okay, so backslash E just allows us to do escape sequences this way instead of having to do it with a backslash for the... Let's try this. Just like this, 31M, foo. Yeah, and that prints it out as a literal string. So if you're not using dash E, none of it's working now. This worked earlier, and I don't know why it doesn't work now. Backslash E, backslash... Yeah, I swear this was working earlier, but it's not working now. So you have to do dash E, and that allows you to print in color. Or you can just use the set color command, which is much easier in my opinion. We have carriage returns, horizontal tabs, vertical tabs. So it looks pretty standard. Print F. Ooh. Decimal, integer, signed or unsigned. So we can do print F. Can you just do a normal string? Yes. You do have to do backslash n on the end, just like with printf in C and C++. So we can print a value as an unsigned or signed integer. Let's do... Is it like this? Yes. Yes, exactly. That is an error. 1.5. Can't convert the space. We can do 50. Oh. Do we have to do dash dash? Expected numeric value. Oh, I can't do the new line. Do we have to put this? Or can we do this? Expected numeric value. So once I assume it wants a new line at the end. But it seems like it doesn't want to pass it. And I have no idea why. Hmm. Ah. Okay, this makes more sense. So can we do \n here? There we go. Okay, it is just like in C or C++, where if you do printf %i, so this in C++ or C would look like this, and then like that, but you don't have the comma in here. So can we set a variable equals 15 value, value expected numeric value. We want to set environment variable. Val expected numeric value. Ooh, that's not good. Oof. Okay, we don't want that to happen. Can you not do separation with semicolons? Is that what's going on here? If I do set color to green or cyan, let's do cyan. Okay, that does work. Odd. Do unsupported use of equals in fish. Set val. Okay, set val 15. Now if we echo value, it should be 15. Now if we do printf value, $sign value. There we go. Can we do this now? Because we've got that. No. That is really not good. What has gone wrong here? Oh, it's because I have my environment printing out as well. Set value to 15. There we go. Now if I exit, I shouldn't have that in my fish anymore. Let's just do echo value and nothing. Good. A literal percent. Yeah, this is the same as in C. If we want to do printf, you do %% EAX, and that would be your EAX register. \n, there you go. And that's what you would do if you were in C and you wanted EAX. If you wanted, for example, if you're generating assembly, because you're creating a compiler, you do %% so that you can just get a regular percent for the register. You can have a look here. I want to have a look at the ABBR. Manage fish abbreviations. So what can we do? Have a look at an example, maybe? Okay. if we do abbreviate git add dash add, we can do for git add. So if I now do GA, fatal, not a git repository, good. Let me go into a git repository. Okay, we can do git add. Actually, let's go into Quartz, because I do have some changes that need pushing. Quartz, and then we can do git add dot, good, git commit dash m, we don't have a git commit command set up, so we can do the abbreviate command again to be git commit. We may as well do dash m, it's the only one I use for git commit. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Let's set git commit, and then we can do git add again. There we go. Then we can do git commit, and the message will be made text size dynamic. And there we go, that will branches up to date. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Let's go into this is a project that I haven't shown on the channel yet. So I'm going to do git add dot git commit. I don't know what changes I made. We'll just say that I changed something. This is really bad practice. Please don't do this if you're using Git. But I can't remember what I changed. No, I worked on the assembly generation. Worked on a SM generation. And now we can create a new abbreviate command for GP or git push. Like that. Now I should just be able to do git push. That, perfect. We don't have a git plugin installed, which means that you can just use the abbreviations like git push. Everything up to date, good. How long have we been streaming? Oh, an hour. Or is this behind? No, we've been streaming an hour. That's pretty good. Did not expect to stream for an hour. Let me just check the time. Nice, 5:44. I'm not sure what else we are going to do with fish for now. But I think I mentioned it at the start of the stream. I will be making shorts for each of these every single day that I'm using fish. And at the end of the 7 days, I'll either do a stream on what cool new things that I found out, if any, and make my final decision in 7 days. It'll probably be longer than 7 days, but I won't be using it for more than 7 days. So we can go ahead. I'm going to add these to my fish config. So if I go into fish, and we're going to edit the config.fish. Now I guess I could set aliases, or I could set abbreviations. Just to make sure that I am doing the right thing, git add is going to be git add, abbreviate add git commit, and then abbreviate add git push, and that'll be git push. Make this git commit -m. I think that's everything that I have set up in Z shell set up in Fish. I'm pretty sure I don't think tmux is set up in here, it's just there. Okay. Yeah. What other useful commands do I usually have? Oh yes, Yazi. Yazi is a terminal file manager, file explorer. It's really good. It's really easy to use. You can use it to just access different files. Ooh, escape. Q. Okay, there we go. You can use it to access different things. It's really good to use. I would definitely recommend it. But it's also recommended that you set up a wrapper for it. So I'm going to go to the Yazi websites. And we can look at the wrapper for Fish installation. I believe it's in Quick Start. Yes, the shell wrapper. You can copy this and just paste it in here. Should be able to reload and then hit Y. There we go. We can go into .config. We can have a look at our fish config here. conf.d functions, config.fish, all of that. We can edit it from here as well. I won't be putting this on my .files repository, for now at least. If I do decide to switch, I will put it on my .files, but for now I'll leave it. I want to see. Yeah, we should have transient prompts now. Or did I not add it? I didn't add it. Okay. Starship. And let's get the transient prompt for fish. That is cmd fish. Here we go. Copy fish, and we will not echo it into the file. config.fish. There we go. So we should now have transient prompt in fish. Yeah. And if I do false, true. Okay. This is nice. So I'll be using this for a week. If I like it, I will continue using it and I will set it as my default prompt. I think I might still stick to Z shell, but I can do, let's go back into fish. Let's set this up how I like it in Z shell, which is by doing this. And we run fast fetch at the start. So if I now exit and re-enter, look at that. That is lovely. Is it fish greeting? Let's have a look. Fish greeting. doesn't have it in here. It was in the command section. Fish config. Fish greeting. Here we go. I don't want us to have a fish greeting unless I can set it as a command. Let's set -u. Oh no, it's at the start. We're just going to set it to an empty string. Set -u fish greeting to nothing. Successfully set universal. I didn't mean to change my wallpaper. Is it in my fish config then? No. Let's do a set -g fish greeting equal to an empty string. Now if I exit and re-enter, that doesn't work. Let's go back into here and edit my fish.config. This is where I have it set. We're going to completely delete it now. And exit and re-enter. Look at that. That is how I have Z shell set up. I do also have it clearing the screen first though, just to remove any excess stuff from a previous run. Now if I exit and re-enter, perfect. That is pretty much exactly how I have Z shell set up. If I quit terminal and I restart it, that's how I have Z shell set up. That's almost, an unnoticeable switch. That's really cool. I like that. What is the time? I will stop at 6 o'clock. Or will I? No clue. We'll just keep going for now. Let's check our charge on 38%. We should survive a little bit. Okay, I'm set back up where I was before. Okay, good. I was just wondering if my fans were triggering my PNG to start looking like I was speaking. Let's have a look. What should I do after installing Fish? Alright, it's just a lot of guides. That's fine. This is just how I have Z shell set up with fast fetch running on startup. I really like this. This seems really good. I'm not sure there's really much else I want to do now. Ooh. That's not good. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Oh dear. Is my internet speed not fast enough? Maybe. It's been getting worse throughout the stream, hasn't it? We do recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 6,800. Oh, stream buffered for a bit. That's not good. Oh, this is very not good. I can try changing my OBS settings. I'll do it after the stream. If you experience buffering, I'm very sorry. Next time I stream, it should be much better. I'll increase my bitrate. That was something I was going to do before the stream, and I completely forgot. We should be able to run fish greeting. Yeah, okay, good. It's empty. I want to have my CLS command, which should actually be named CF. Because, well, it's clear and then run fast fetch. That's fine. We can z into fish. We can edit the fish.com config.fish. Then we can alias CLS to clear and then fast fetch. Now if I exit and re-enter fish, we should be able to do CLS. Perfect. Clear, CLS, good. If I do this, good. Transient prompt has stayed. Transient prompt is a really nice feature. I like it lots. You can change auto suggestions to be turned off, which I will never do. Syntax highlighting is built in, which is really nice. Let's go and go into fish and then edit my config again. I'm going to have a look at what it's like with why? Why has it continued to use my Starship config? Fish config. Choose list. Fish config theme. Choose Nord. That's really weird. I don't understand why it's continuing to use my Starship config. Even though I have commented it out. That's really weird. I don't think it should do that. Maybe it's that. Maybe it will work better now. There we go. Let's do theme list to see the different themes. Let's do theme Dracula. Oh, theme, is it theme set? No, theme choose. It does change. If I quit, no. If I exit and re-enter, does it keep that? No. I That's to do that in my fish config. And then we can do vfish config. Config.fish. There we go. And in here we can change this to be using a different theme. So we can do fish config, theme, choose Dracula, and exiting and re-entering fish. Look at that. We do false. We do lose transient prompt though. I don't know if it's built into fish. This allows basic implementation of transient prompt. Command line game done is valid. Options check if tactically valid and complete slab. I don't feel like setting that up, but I would really like a transient prompt. It's okay though. If we do, I do like the look of this. I really like this config. It looks really nice, but I do also like some of the default Starship configs and some of the default Starship presets. My favorite being Pure, because it looks the most like yeah, it looks the most like power level 10k. So that's why I prefer that one over other. Over other prompts that Starship has available. But I don't really have anything against any of them except Jetpack. No offense if you're using Jetpack, but it doesn't really look that good. It's very cluttered on the right hand side, and I prefer everything on the left hand side. It's just a personal preference. But if I quit and then run fish, we have this. We can edit our config. We can do the starship.toml and we can change some of this stuff. Vim command symbol. We can do success. Now I will need the lambda sign because I can't type it in using the keyboard, because on Hyperland it does some odd things. Should be here somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Character. Yeah. This should look nice. Yeah. If we do false, good, clear, do Vim, or is it Vim? I don't know how you get the Vim CMD one to pop up. We go into here, we can change this. Let's let's just have it, yeah, dimmed italic. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's have them all in italics, because italics are nice. I think this should work. I'm not too familiar with Starship. If I do false now, yes, I don't think italic lambda looks any different, but that's fine. If we do true, okay, this is nice. I don't think we have to do anything else. Ooh. I said I would stop at 6, and I didn't realize that it was 7. I didn't realize 7 was the next hour, not 6. I planned to stop in 8 minutes anyway, so we've basically done everything that I wanted to do today in the amount of time I wanted to do it in, which is very nice. I quite like the way that we set up our fish config. It's similar, but not the same as my Z shell config. I would like to move, if I do this and then I quit, it did have the time before, the amount of time I was in there. Let's just sit here for a minute. Okay, it does have it. Okay, good. If I want to move the time to the right prompt, how do I do that in Starship? See, we're not just setting up fish, we're also setting up Starship, because I used Starship a while ago, and then I moved to power level 10k. Where can we set the right prompt? That I am not sure of. Hmm. Is it in advanced configuration, or is this just transient prompt? No, pre-prompt and pre-execution commands in CMD. Hmm. This is interesting. I've never seen this before. PowerShell, change window title. Enable write prompt. Write format. Okay, so we can go into .conf, and then we can edit starship.toml. It should be in, we can do this, format write equals multi-line string, and we can move command duration like that, and that should be everything that we need to do to have that enabled. And format write unknown key. It's write format, not format write. Now that should work. Oh, look at that, perfect. This is pretty much exactly how I have my power level prompt. If we exit, you can see that we were in fish for 2 minutes 58 seconds. That is pretty much exactly how we now have the fish prompt. If I go into linkage and I edit it, and we just sit here for a bit and then we quit, we can see the amount of time that we were in there for. You could run Z shell inside fish, inside Z shell. If I exit this now, that's beautiful nested shells. So we can nest Z shell inside fish and bash inside Z shell. And then can we nest fish? This is crazy. So now I have to exit fish, exit bash, exit Z shell, and now we should just be in fish. And if I exit, then we go back to Z shell. That's fun. This is my fish history. Yes. Can I not clear that completely? No. Okay, that's fine. I do need to change Tmux to use fish. And I'm not sure how I do that. Let's have a look. Tmux. How do we set you up for fish? Getting started guide. Yes, but how do I set you to use fish? In your configuration. Advanced use? No, it wouldn't be an advanced use. I think it probably just uses your default. Yeah, it probably just uses your default shell. That's fine. It would just mean that if I do Tmux, I also have to do fish. That's fine. That means that I can use fish and Z shell at the same time. That's nice though. I'm going to exit because I don't want to use Tmux right now. I can just hit Control D twice and then we can clear the screen. What is a continuation prompt? Some shells support a continuation prompt along with the normal prompt. This prompt is rendered instead of a normal prompt when the user has entered an incomplete statement, such as a single left parentheses or quote. Starship can set the continuation prompt using the continuation prompt option. The default prompt is dot bright black. Note, continuation prompt should be set to a literal string without any variables. Continuation prompts are only available in Bash, C Shell, and PowerShell. Okay, so we don't have to worry about any of that. That is all of the advanced configuration guide on Starship. The configuration guide is just how to set things up, and the terminology. So we now have Starship set up with a very similar look to my Power Level 10K prompt. Now we've gone back to a warning instead. Good. And we also have fish set up with some basic aliases and add-ons. I can do dot. We can do Z just to go back into tilde. So we've done quite a bit to set up fish this stream. So I will continue using it for a week, and I will probably be posting updates in the form of shorts. If I find out anything incredible that I want to share immediately, that will go in a short. But I think that is where I'm going to leave it for this stream. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe. It would really help me. And I'll see you next time, which will probably be a short or a video. But I'll see you next time. Mm-hmm.